Well, 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 if it isn't the consequences of our actions.
Or something.
And by that I mean me. I am the consequences of our actions. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? I see we're all alive currently. Yo! I don't know what happened, but I heard a ding, which is good. Also, Blueberry, thank you so much for the 34 bits. And I did see that there was a hype train, which is a level 5, by the way, so thank you for that. Have this nice flex. You know. Let's see. Oh, we've got double. All right, Shaggy dropping to Chester, Eden, Shabby, Attractive Cookware. I'm sorry.
As opposed to ugly cookware.
Titanus, Linvan, Norman, Curmudgeon, USMC Chef. I thought that said Chief, and I was like, all right, bet. No. Toast! And Ray dropping another 10 for Goblin Bulge. Mark Dillon, sorry. Orca Bear Prime. PG Alien, Night Fights, Ramrod, Judge Craft, Bullrock, Matt Otterpop, DevOps 25. And Ray dropping another 5 to Dark Old Green Yeen, Starlit Lake, Raven Queen, and Crewmate, which I really, really, really appreciate. Thank you so much. That is level 5.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Heinz, also thank you for resubscribing at the 6 months mark. You're a real one. I gotta find my chat really quick here. Hold on. So, how's everybody doing? Very merry Sunday.
Still doesn't feel like Sunday.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's almost August. We're already almost finished with July, and that's its own fucking thing, by the way. So I don't even want to get into that. I feel that. Got back from camping. That's good. Hey, Wildfell. Actually, since Wildfell's here, I also want to alert you guys that I will be teaming up with a couple of the voice actors from Marvel Rivals, as well as some other amazing creators, and Wildfell Wolves to do a charity stream for one of the wolf sanctuaries. August 23rd, I believe. It's the weekend before PAX West. So if you guys want to join us, keep your eyes open. I've been training with my pal Max Duddy, who periodically pops in here because he just fucking rips completely through other assholes playing Marvel Rivals. So I did pay him for some help. Mostly because I wanted to learn Phoenix because I needed another DPS. But yeah, so it will be a charity stream for a wolf sanctuary, and I thought it would be cool. And yes, I will be at PAX West. I have the pleasure of once again joining my pals at Larian Studios, so I will be Karlak again. So if you guys are on the subscriptions and stuff, keep that in mind, because I will be opening up customs for a very short period, and there will be very limited slots. We will be doing it for Wild Spirit Wolf Sanctuary specifically, by the way, but I'm super excited about that. So, yeah, I will be at PAX West. Should be a good time. I'm excited to see what they've got going on. August is going to be busy, but good. So, I'm looking forward to it. Also, sorry, my hair is still wet. It's fine. A left arm bicep flex for symmetry. If you can get the people over in YouTube land to drop some subs, I would be happy to give you a flex. That is a reward for having a hype train. August is Ren Fair season. I think we just had ours. I unfortunately missed our Ren Fair because we fucked around too much. And then we were also gone to Philadelphia for too many games. So, hey, Valkian. No, it's yeah. I washed my hair today. I did the good thing and washed my hair for once. That sounded bad. That sounded like I never bathed. That's not what I meant. I meant like, I'm one of those people who struggle sometimes to wash my hair when I'm depressed. Like, I go and I shower and I bathe because I have to, but like, I will sometimes neglect my hair because it feels like a lot of effort in the shower. So and it's not unhealthy. I don't go like 2 weeks without washing my hair, but sometimes I get caught up and I'll go like 4 days or 5 days and then I'll wash my hair.
Usually it's about 4.
Gamer girl smell. I do not listen. I will never reach Asmon Gold level of ass. Okay, there is a level. There is a level of like stagnant asshole and bad Mountain Dew rusting off of cars' bumpers and gym sweat that I will never achieve.
Bold of you to assume that he has gym sweat.
No. I meant like that pungent scent that you get from like a gym locker room where somebody has like left their crusty ass socks under like the piled benches.
He smells like what I imagine the South Park WoW player would.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. But anyway, body rust.
Body
rust. I will never reach that level of Asmon Gold scent. But no. God, that's gross. I'm never gonna unimagine that now. I'm so disappointed in you across the board. Gamer girl smell. What did I walk into? Yeah, we were talking about how I will sometimes not wash my hair for like 4 or 5 days because I get into like a depression rut. Like I shower, I do stuff normal, but like my hair is my neglect point on occasion, which isn't bad because I obviously have hair dye and they'll tell you not to wash your hair, but like 2 or 3 times a week maximum. So it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, I don't do head sweat a lot either, in my defense. He smells like an unventilated boys' high school locker room after graduation.
Valid.
Could you imagine the mildew that would grow inside of that room? Yeah, cold showers. Yep. Yeah, the recommendation is you wash your hair in cold water. I just want to point out Shaggy said that, not me. I simply read the chat. That's my job here, is to moderate the chat when we're having conversations. I simply read and delivered the conversation. That's all. Where somebody forgot a bologna sandwich. Why does it have to be bologna? No. Why can't it be like, oh God, what is that really nasty ham? The ham with the chunks in it, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You don't know. It's the fucking, it's the sandwich meat with like the weird ham. No, not Spam. It isn't Spam. It's like, it's got like, oh, what is it? Oh, fuck. No, it's not pastrami. Hold on. Sandwich meat options.
You are so not going to find it that way.
It's not pastrami. Ham? Not game. Ham. Pimento! Pimento loaf! It's that one. That weird, nasty shit. Pimento loaf. That.
Oh, fucking. Ew.
Yes! I'm gonna ruin your lives! If you don't know what I'm talking about, this nasty shit, pickle and pimento loaf, is what I'm fucking talking about.
What will happen to our endangered deli meats?
I will never, on God, on fucking God. I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, pimento. But yes.
Pimento. Okay.
Yes.
Either way.
You were correct.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Like, there's bologna and then there's whatever the fuck. Like, it looks like someone threw up in leftover meat and then was like, good enough, and then just like started serving it to the high school fucking people for lunch. Trypophobic meat.
Yeah, kind of.
Can I get a game jam, like indie horror game that is simply based off of serving lunch, but you can only serve the nastiest type of like lunch meat? This is my first Twitch stream I've been able to catch, and that's what I enter into. Welcome,
so
Lost. I'm so glad. It's worse than... Bagged milk is not nearly this bad. I want to point that out. No one should ever put olives in lunch meat. I don't know who thought that up. Mr. Creeplepaster. Mr. Creeplepaster probably would make that. Isn't bagged milk relatively normal, though? Like, bagged milk...
It is in England or some shit, I think.
Yeah, bagged milk in Canada? Canada does bagged milk. Yeah, so bagged milk is relatively, which I don't understand that. Why do you bag milk? Wait, hold on. Why do you bag milk? Not breast milk, bag milk. Milk is bagged for a few key reasons: lower cost, environmental friendliness, and convenience. Bagged milk is generally cheaper to produce and transport than other packaging options like cartons or jugs. The thinner plastic used in bags also requires less energy and resources to produce and transport, making it more environmentally sustainable choice. Additionally, bagged milk can be more convenient for consumers due to its flexible shape and smaller portion sizes.
Well, that certainly makes sense as to why it's not popular in the States.
Yeah, actually,
everything makes sense.
Everything that they just said makes.
Is it more expensive and bad for the planet? Sounds American.
Yeah.
Put it in a fucking bottle and go off.
Drinking out of a bag is lewd. No, olives should never go on a sandwich. That's weird. Would you rather eat pimento loaf, eat a ramen brick, or eat Jiffy corn muffins? Why is that a question? None of them. None of them. I'm eating none of them. That's all gross. Also, since it popped up, I just want to shout out really quick because I didn't find out until today, so I'm late to the party as well. Thanks. So I found out today because I got a text message from the gentleman that wrote and directed Doc of Chucky, which was released by AMC on Shudder. Doc of Chucky was a documentary that I had the pleasure of narrating that covered a bunch of the Chucky films. So it was kind of a big deal for me because it's not often that you get to say that you got somehow both directly or indirectly involved with an IP, like a legendary horror IP like Chucky. So it would mean the world over because I found out today that apparently Doc of Chucky was nominated by Fangoria for the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards for Best Documentary. So if you guys could go vote, it would really seriously mean so much to me. Mostly because, I mean, it's just a big deal. Like, I didn't think that was going to be something where I'd have the ability to say, like, yeah, I got to do that. So it would seriously mean the world over if you guys could do that for me. But yeah, so, and I'll drop the link again just for safety. But it's under Best Documentary specifically. They'll make you vote for the other stuff as well. They've got things like Sinners on there and a bunch of really cool indie films. I think The Ugly Stepsister's on there as well. Sinners, Doc of Chuckle, Nosferatu skip, Sinners, Alien Romulus skip. Fair enough. But yeah, it's up for an award, so I would love it if you could spread the good word. It doesn't cost anything to vote. I'm not asking you guys to go and like buy a product or do something wild. I just would really appreciate the extra support, because as someone who narrates things, especially for a living, it was really important to me to get the opportunity to do this in the first place, because it really was kind of a trust fall project. To be completely honest. And the way that I got the job in the first place, because I did still have to audition, was literally because of a prior job I had done for the person who was casting. And they thought of me. And it was a really cool opportunity for me to get to do this for something as legendary in the horror spectrum as Chucky. So but yeah, you guys voting for that takes like 2 minutes. If you could just do that, it would really mean a lot, especially if we fucking won the award. I'd be over the goddamn moon. Obviously, we had the pleasure of winning the Best Amityville Horror like 2 years ago or whenever it was. So yeah, getting to win a Best Documentary and then like slapping my hands as a narrator and being like, yeah, I did that shit, would just be really cool. So thank you guys so much if you do take the time to vote for that. I really appreciate that sincerely. And again, tell your friends. And if your friends are like, what the fuck is this? You're like, doesn't matter, fucking vote. It's like voting in American politics. You just, doesn't matter, vote. Never mind, that was a bad joke. It's fine.
Better outcome.
Better outcome. Yeah, the Resident Evil documentary was so I was telling Ellis too, because the other three I hadn't heard of, which I feel bad and I kind of want to go look and see what they are now. But I told Ellis, I was like, listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I'm hopeful. It would be great if we did manage to slide by and win, but the reality is we're up against George A. Romero, and the probability that there's like any leverage here is going to be slim.
But
I still,
if you don't play,
I still want to try. So you can't win if you don't play. So no, Harrison, you cannot go do crimes. Harrison in Dexter Resurrection is doing enough crimes for the both of us if we could not. Yes, thank you. And that sounds good, Aaron. I appreciate it. Hello, Mockingjay. Could be a David and Goliath type of situation. I mean, to be fair, like, Chucky's not a small series, obviously, like, but neither is Romero. And that's kind of where we're hitting this weird spectrum where it's like,
what will be, will be.
Yeah, so...
But your help helps.
Yeah, but your help really does help. And again, I would have told you guys sooner, because today's the last day to vote. So I would have told you sooner, but I was just informed. To which Tommy Hudson is the gentleman that wrote and directed this. He's done a lot of really cool documentaries. But he informed me today and apologized and was like, I'm really bad at this, but like, it would be cool if you could let people know. And I was like, I'll do what I can, man. So thanks, Ray. What if I already did the crimes and I'm asking for retrospect? It depends on the crimes. Depends on the crimes. It really depends on the crimes. Super depends on the crimes, actually. Was it a fun crime? That's actually a valid question. Oh, well, that explains it then. Jaywalking. Get out. So, obviously, I did have on my schedule that we were supposed to do our Just Chatting from 11 to 2 today. I was running late, and I realized that I'm going to have to split up my workouts. So when I do my live stream workouts, I am going to have to have done most of my regular workout first so that I can walk through things, because I have a very specific structure of how I go about workouts. So I was late this morning, so please forgive me, but we're going to do the indie horror stuff this afternoon, which is why we're starting with a little bit of Just Chatting. And then we're going to play some demos that I've got, some really fucking weird demos, but I'm going to let you guys pick. Yeah, thank you so much, Shaggy, for voting. I really appreciate that. So yeah, we're gonna do some indie horror today, and then basically the way that the schedule is laid out is I'm trying to split streams. So do you keep the Fangoria trophy if you win? I don't. It'll go to Tommy, but I'm cool with that. I just want the ability to have Riz to say that two projects I was involved in won the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards. I feel like that's a completely reasonable need. Yeah, but no, I just want the extra Riz points as a narrator. To clarify, for me, it's really important, especially because I do what I do. And I don't just mean the narration side of things. Like, there's a lot of people that don't realize I do voice act. I do narrate. I don't just do, photo sets or just costuming or. So it's really nice when I have the ability to do this kind of a project and then actually be rewarded for it too. So, I just finished, I have another audiobook that I'm starting Monday, which on my schedule, you'll see that I'm going to try to start doing narrations via Discord. So if you guys are interested, don't forget that you can join the Discord, and check that out as well. And then when I start splitting streams, I'm going to do an AMA or just a general Q&A, as well as a workout in the mornings on certain days, and then move to a regular stream in the afternoon. So, but it's a mix and match of stuff. The reason though that the Fangoria thing is important is it seems innocuous and kind of like, oh, okay, well, it's just this. But for me, it's especially important because a lot of the time doing what I do and having this multifaceted bullshit that surrounds me. Bye, Poke. It's difficult because sometimes people look at me and automatically assume, okay, well, you do spicy content, or you do, just costuming. And it's like everything else falls to the wayside then, because suddenly I'm discounted because I opted to do these other things. So having, and it's going to sound really shitty because all work is legitimate in any capacity, but having something that someone from the outside perspective goes, oh, that's a legitimate job that you did, also facilitates to people who cast and go, oh, that's a legitimate job you did. And as stupid as it fucking sounds coming out, it unfortunately is true. So it's just really nice is all. Do you have a preference between spicy or smutty and non-smut content when narrating? I don't really have a preference. If it's well written and it's something that I enjoy reading, especially for narrations, I don't give a shit. I like smutty writing, but it has to be good. But I'm not opposed to authors who are still finding their sea legs either. And I have read some things that definitely needed a little love and a little more editing. And have narrated those things. But Ellis is currently working on trying to start some of our novelizations and novel series of our own OCs and our own characters, some of which will be written by him and some of which will be written by me. Most of all of it will be co-written collectively together, though. So if he predominantly writes most of it, I'll go back and I'll do rewrites and edits and vice versa, because we're able to work through each other to fix things or adjust things. So hopefully you'll be seeing some novel releases too here pretty quick. It's just going to take a bit of time. So, and a lot of that is probably going to be, spicy horror, romance-ish. I wouldn't really call it romance, but, it's romance in its own right. And then horror comedy. So yeah. There's a mix and match of genres going on. But if you want to talk shop, let me know. I appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. Definitely. No, you cannot rush greatness. It may not be great. It may be ass. I don't know. The last time I finished, like, front to back, truly finished a novel was in, like, fucking high school. And I never published it because if that ever sees the light of day in the form that it's in right now, I would probably pass away of embarrassment. So, yeah. An incubus attacked by a jelly and a masked blue fella pissing to get it off. Yeah, well. So how do we get you in the werewolf movie that Nosferatu dude is doing? Girl can dream. A girl can dream.
It's an Eggers movie, so the chance that it's going to look like a hairless cat as a werewolf is pretty high.
I don't listen.
I sincerely hope that's not the case.
He knows he's going in competing against, like, peak design. But people got thirsty over Orlok, too.
Okay, well, I don't want a werewolf with the same vibe that Orlok had.
I don't want a werewolf that looks like the Harry Potter version either.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm talking about.
Okay, Valkian's got faith he'll go detail, so...
I sincerely hope so.
Maybe. We'll see. Also, that reverse harem book is not that bad. It got better. The second book was better. The first book was rough. The second book got better. He's good about it, but I think that Ellis's concern is that it's going to wind up being like a hairless rat.
I looked at the Harry Potter werewolf,
the naked chicken breast version,
and thought that I could and it would fall over.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like. It was like very emaciated, like a dog with mange.
Despite the obvious bias to, yes, the Van Helsing werewolves, those also looked and felt like werewolves, like actual powerhouses that could get something done.
It will be more psychological, but that's also kind of the play. Mm-hmm. Then again, I guess we'll kind of see where it goes, because you never know. We're all just hoping for more furry. How do you screw up werewolves or lycanthropy? Easily. People do it all the time. If you were cast in the Werewolf movie, would you rather eat Aaron Taylor Johnson, Willem Dafoe, or Lily Rose Depp? That is a fetish question that I'm not answering. But good try. Meatball is not allowed to bite me because he headbutted me yesterday jumping on top of me.
Yeah, the underworld lichens were pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a fondness for those.
First you take a werewolf, then you remove the wolf. Now all you have is where the fuck do you go from here?
Pretty much.
Yeah, the underworld werewolves weren't that bad. Could have been worse, but they were good. They were not the worst thing I've ever seen for werewolf films, but also like it depends on preference too a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the werewolves from The Howling, like the actual full piece for The Howling was pretty good. And then you've got like Dog Soldiers. The only bitch I have about Dog Soldiers, because the Dog Soldiers designs were pretty solid too. My bitch with Dog Soldiers is their feet were like this big. Because again, we're working on stilt systems, and I get that. But their feet were like this in comparison to like this 8-foot tall werewolf. And they had like dainty little paws, and I was like, oh no. So, you know. I mean, I'm always gonna pick a werewolf every time, so that's not even a question. Yeah, well, I feel like a lot of the time when you're mixing practical effects and CGI, that unfortunately some of that falls to the wayside depending on the design. Because remember, these are characters that are built by teams to accommodate if they are suit builds.
Right.
And normally they will use stilts. You guys have seen the stilts that I have that are digit grade stilts. And the platform for those feet are like this, basically, right? And they're horseshoe. They do make flat ones, I found out, and I just have not had the time to order the flat feet for my stilts, which I really fucking need because you can stand in them easier. But for now, when I go to design feet for a suit that go into those, it's gonna wind up being longer than the length of that, and I have to make a hinge system on the actual foot itself, so it looks like it's paw padding. No Charlie horse cramps. No, that's what pickle juice is for. Yeah, the Love, Death, and Robots episode was really good, but again, that's animated. It's not so much for that. But no, there's a lot of really good designs. I am interested to see ultimately what he does decide to do, but I'm also not gonna hold out hope that it's gonna be the best thing I've ever fucking seen either. The freaking makeup. Yeah. You know, one of the best werewolf transformation scenes I think I ever saw was Hemlock Grove.
Yeah, actually.
Hemlock Grove had a really cool fucking scene, which is my personal, like, I personally really was into that vibe, and that's the way that I'd always kind of imagined it, was the idea of shedding skin, which is ultimately kind of how I would describe what happened in Hemlock Grove. Yeah, I've seen this stuff for Soulframe. American Werewolf in London was really good too, but that and selfishly Trick or Treat. But you can't have that on the list and not add Trick or Treat, because the Trick or Treat transformation was sick as fuck too. Like, they just start fucking like peeling it off like it's fucking like lingerie, and it's a burlesque scene. I love it. Yes, God bless Anna Paquin. Yeah. I mean, you can, but I'm not going to be reading it live. I probably will no longer be narrating things live unless I am either tipped, or I personally choose to do so, mostly because I just don't have a lot of time to read things for free for people anymore, and that's just unfortunately how it's going to have to go. Yeah, I saw that it was open for pre-alpha. I need to check it. Well, so Trick or Treat was also based off of the comics and stuff, and I have not had the opportunity because I understand there's a continuation and I haven't seen it yet. Not film wise, but the comics I think have extra stuff too.
What are you doing? Oh.
Hold on 2 seconds.
What?
He was asking if okay, so he was asking, is there a Richard there? But the way that he said it sounded like, is there a Witcher there? And I had to ask him twice because I was like, I'm sorry. And he goes, is there a, and he hit the R harder. And he said, is there a Richard there? And I was like, no. But now I can't stop imagining that this man called me asking for a Witcher and I just needed to know what he needed. I have not had time to touch the animatronic head piece that I had commissioned by Spay. I will do it in my own time when I have the ability to do so. I appreciate that you're eager for that, but please keep in mind that I'm doing things in my own time the way that I see fit, and sometimes I just don't have the time to fuck with things from a costume perspective. So eventually you will see contact with the BAM head that was made by Spay, but right now I don't have the emotional or mental capacity to fuck with the animatronics inside of that head at the moment. So we will get there when we get there. Thank you for asking. Don't forget to tip your Witcher. All the coins. That's kind of what it felt like. That's literally what it felt like. I was really confused.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this man asking for a Witcher? And what monster are we needing to navigate today?
Something Slavic.
Probably. Mostly. Usually. I need to get on doing Ciri, but I've got to look at the recent costume and figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my life.
Most of it.
I do and I don't, because there's aspects of it I would have to... I can 3D print the chainmail, which will make things a lot easier.
I can get silver filament, make it even easier than that.
True. Yeah, because then we don't have to do anything but fucking print it, which would be great. Yeah, I know, but I'm not actually a soul frame on the thing. No, so the printer, we have the benefit of having our Prusa printer now, which has been, knock on wood, pretty fucking amazing, actually. So it's definitely treated me a lot better than any of my Anycubic stuff has, which has been nice.
Just small little basic things.
Yeah, like easy fixes.
Regular 3D printer
issues.
Yeah. Nothing like crazy or out of line.
No. What kind of monster could take you down if you were a Witcher? Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm taking a break from Warframe and I go straight into a different DE game. So is Soulframe like the Elden Scrolls equivalent of Warframe? Is that what I'm understanding? Take me down to the Paradise City. Specify. I mean, that is kind of what it's like, basically. Yeah. Okay. So that makes more sense to me then, because I kept seeing, and my understanding is it's the same company, but then they just got less creative with the names. So obviously there's changes, like it's from a different dynamic and different perspective of type of game, but okay, yeah, that's what that's my understanding. So that means they're going to have a collective amount of... So Soulframe caught on to me because obviously you have the puppers, which is why I was interested. But I had not gone from there. But I did see that you can apply for the alpha, so we'll see. Definitely a different vibe. All right. I will see about this because I was looking at downloading it today. I just hadn't had the opportunity to get to the screen and stuff, so I'll do that later.
You said you wanted that stuff by 5.
Yeah, I figured it would be good to eat.
I'm going
Are you deucing out?
Well, I'm gonna go start putting stuff in that thing.
Guess I'll die.
Okay.
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 An extra code or 2 for the alpha. I appreciate that, Harlock. So yeah. All right. So I got a couple options for what we can do today. Do it before it ends tonight. Is it tonight that it ends? Hold on. Hold on. I'm grabbing it. Hold on. I'm just doing it while we're talking about it because otherwise my ass is gonna forget. So, like, that's fine. Bet. Okay, so got it. Just logging in. Yeah, if you want to grab that, that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just download it since I'm sitting here. All right, I'll deal with that later. Oh, did I... Did we do the thing? Did we do that thing? All right, I'm assuming it said something about the code. So we'll see if that gave me the code or not. All right. Yo, I appreciate that. Thank you. Took me an hour to realize I had to select to update the file. That would explain it. Oh. So I guess at some point we'll check out Soulframe, at least. We will do this thing. I've got it downloaded at least, so we have that to look forward to at some point. I'm not sure why it's asking me to do that, but I'm going to let it do its thing, and it is what it is. Oh, okay, well. That's not what I intended. I wasn't trying to download it right now, but I guess it's moving to download, so that's fine. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a super quick break. Hi, Omadon. I'm trying, that's for sure. I'm going to take a super quick break, and then I will be right back, and we're going to start some indie horror. I have a couple of options for us to look at, so yeah, I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Oh god, that's fine. Guess I'll just waste away. Okay. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we were looking at games. So I have a couple of options. Some of which are for the lulz, and some of them that are not for the lulz. So I'm gonna let you guys pick what we're gonna do today. So the first game that I came across is actually a game that's inspired by a Japanese urban legend. Forgive me, I'm probably gonna butcher the name. Hachi Shakusama, which is 8 feet tall. So it's literally a Japanese spirit that is an impossibly tall female specter, often rumored to have a deep masculine or an attractive feminine voice, in which she repeats the interjection po repeatedly and has a habit of preying on children, usually those who are 9 to 11. So this game is called Hachi, 8 feet tall. Japanese Lady Dimitrescu. Yeah, basically. So this is one of the options that I had. This game was not yet available on Steam, but it did seem interesting. Curious about the forest her grandparents strictly forbade, Mia wandered in only to be ambushed by something inhuman. So that's our premise. I don't want to read anything else until we know for sure, but it is an option. Another one that I found was a game called Confidential Killings, which was like a detective puzzle investigation style point and click game, which is literally what it sounds. It's like figuring out murders. And then there was Dread Flats. And Dread Flats was a first person Chinese horror game. Now, I want to warn you about this because the reviews as a whole are mixed for this game. So this might be a games that need Jesus scenario, but I don't know for sure. But I did add it to the list anyway, just in the off chance that you guys wanted to give it a try. And then, of course, we do have the other demos that we already had sitting in the wings, which was Bleak Haven, the Scarlet Harvest, and of course there was Last Report, which is a full game that was recommended by you guys. So I believe Valkian, I think, specifically recommended this one. I loved Sinners. It was fantastic. So I can't guarantee that it's better or not. I never believe that. So what we'll do is you guys are saying Hachi, 8 feet tall. I feel like you just are biased for the idea of having a super tall waifu option again. Honestly, I think that's the true piece here that you guys are looking for. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I thought it looked up your alley. I do have a size thing, but I have a different kind of size thing. There's a difference here between size things, in my defense. All right, I'll tell you what. So it sounds like it's between Hachi, 8 feet tall, and then Dread Flats. It is. Okay, all right. We'll do 8 feet tall. I feel like that's a fair. We're just gonna do 8 feet tall. Okay, hold on 2 seconds. Also, I need to see where this is. All right, Soul Frame is up to date, so I'm gonna close that because that's fine. All right. Also, Giggleland was admittedly kind of horrifying, so. This did not say that it was part of a game jam, which is different than our normal stuff. So we're going to see how this one goes. Okay. Fair enough. No worries. All right. I got to figure out what to put this under because I have a feeling that there's not one for Hachi, but let me... Yeah, okay. What is it? Games and demos, I think? Yeah, it's games and demos. Okay, that'll work. Which form of beast do you prefer from Beauty and the Beast? The beast kind of Beauty and the Beast. It's all good. Hello, everybody. I'm Autumn Ivy, and this is Hachi, 8 feet tall. This game is on itch.io and is done by Ukitsuki. Specifically, I found this game on the main profile, and it was interesting because it's based off of a Japanese urban legend called Hachi Shakusama, which, if I butchered that, I sincerely apologize. Not my greatest pronunciations. Curious about the forest her grandparents strictly forbade, Miyu wandered in, only to be ambushed by something inhuman. Haunted by the towering figure of Hachi Shakusama, Miyu must uncover the truth and perform the final ritual before the voice behind the door calls her again. This game specifically focuses on psychological horror inspired by Japanese folklore, atmospheric retro visuals inspired by Silent Hill, Japanese voice acting, 2 endings, and of course language support. So I am a little curious. I did download this one and I am kind of stoked. So we're just going to get right into it and hope that it tracks. Oh, I opened it in the wrong screen, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. No pressure. Big bucks, no whammies. Okay, let me... resolution? Oh, okay. Well, I don't have the option to do that, so we're gonna have to open it in this window, and that's just how it's gonna go. So we're gonna stop that, and we're gonna start that right there.
Who are you?
Yay, let's go! Bones, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you on that one. Can we open in the right window? No, we cannot open in the right window. Why are we opening in that window? Can we open in... Can we open in the correct window? That would be cool. Hold on. I'm not sure why we're doing this. So, no, I want to open in the correct window. What are we... Why are we doing this? Can we not, please? Motherfucker! Alright. I'm gonna have to sort this out, I guess. Because it's not gonna let me go into, like, a window mode. Which is annoying, because there's no options for that. Okay. 2 seconds. Love that for me. So we're just gonna change everything about my setup real fast here, since that's what we're doing, I guess. This needs to be... That's so fucking annoying. Oh, that is super fucking annoying. Okay. Thanks! I apologize. I am working on it to the best of my ability. I am annoyed and disconcerted. Hey, thank you so much. Okay, let's try this again. Let's maybe switch the... Make this my main display. Now what? Let's go! All right, we cheated the system. We figured it out. We got this, guys. We are smarter than the average bears. Okay. Sorry for that. We got it though, so no big deal, no pressure. Got it. Damn. Ray, thank you for the bits. Okay, now can I please get started? Jesus Christ. Alright, everything is good here now. I'm using keyboard. Hopefully this is not impending of how things are gonna go. Thanks, I appreciate you.
I didn't want to do the booty stuff, and you guys made this work. You bullied me into booty stuff.
Now is not the time for the booty stuff, but here we are. I guess. That's just, sometimes that's how it goes. Okay. Yep. Everything looks like it is good to go. Nice. Okay, let's get back to it. 19. This forest. I remember it. I used to walk here often with my grandpa. The morning light would shimmer and the sound of cuckoos echoed through the trees. It almost felt like the forest was speaking. Grandpa used to say that a god lived in this lake. The scent of the water, the sound of the wind, everything was beautiful. When Grandpa danced the kagura here, he looked truly magnificent. This Tengu mask, it was a little scary, but when Grandpa wore it, it felt completely different. It felt strong, like he was protecting me. It was so fun, like a festival. Okay. Huh? What? Wait, have I been to a place like this? It's kind of blurry, though. It feels like I've seen it before, or maybe not. But for some reason, my heart's racing. It's a weird feeling. Okay. I can't stop thinking about it. I want to know the real reason why it's forbidden. But going alone, it kind of scares me. Still, I hate not knowing the truth. Grandpa really cherished that place. Why didn't he tell me anything about it? Oh. Would he just be mad if I went? But I want to see it with my own eyes. So tomorrow at dawn, just for a little while, I'll come right back. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. It was not, in fact, fine. The next day. Alright, we're gonna find out if it was, in fact, fine or not. Oh, wow. The camera sensitivity. Something feels off. It wasn't like this the last time I came here, but I have to get to the lake. If I want answers, I need to keep going. So we're gonna keep going, I guess. The camera spin and the sensitivity on this already is unsettling. I'm not sure I want to be able to spin my camera this fucking fast. Hello? Also, the fact that they mentioned a Tengu is a little unnerving too. Oh. Hello? No! No! No, bitch! Bitch! No! Hey, yo! No, wait, whoa, why are you getting closer? Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean? I haven't even done anything. I didn't do anything. What am I supposed to do? What do you mean? Where am I? Grandma's house? Why am I here? You're finally awake? Thank goodness, really. Are you okay? Does anything hurt? Are you injured anywhere? Yeah, I'm okay, I think. But what happened? The last thing I remember was being in the forest. I saw this really tall woman. She was wearing a white dress. I couldn't clearly see her face. And she was making this weird sound like... That... No way. Wait here, don't move. Well, okay. Bye, Grandma. Am I just get... We're just gonna sit here? Which I guess we're just gonna sit here. Nana? Mima? Oh. This is purifying salt. It should protect you, at least a little. Ooh. Grandma, what is this? Seriously? That woman, what was she? I'll explain later. For now, just don't leave this room. I should. No matter what you hear, no matter who calls out to you, do not open the door. Got it? You must not open it. Oh, okay. My bad. Bye, Nana. I just sit in here with my smelling salt, I guess. What is this? What's really going on? Why was Grandma in such a panic? Ugh, I can't calm down. Sorry, I need to go to the bathroom. I have to take a piss. Time to get up to piss. Oh, that's cute. Alright, well, what? Come here, child. Help me, please. Grandma? Oh my God! Wait, no, that's not her. Mia, are you okay? Grandma, that woman was here. We're running out of time. Miu, you've been cursed. You must return to the forest and perform the ritual. Follow the Torii gates to the sacred lake where your grandfather used to perform the Kagura dance.
そこに
Use
あ
the
る
bell
鈴
there
を取
and
って
chant the spell.
唱え事を
Memorize
唱え
it
るの。
well.
よく覚えて。払いたまえ。
Cleanse my
清め
soul.
たまえ。
Purify me of evil.
忘れちゃダメよ。
Don't forget it.
唱えなが
Ring the
ら
bell as
鈴
you
を鳴ら
chant,
せ
and
ば
the curse will
呪いは
break.
解ける。私
My
は
body is too
もう
weak
体
now.
が
I
弱ってい
can't
て
go with you.
一緒に行ってあげられない。もう
It's too
外
dangerous
は危な
outside
い。
tonight.
今夜は寝
Go
な
to
さい。
sleep now.
明日の
You
日没
must
までに
complete the
必
ritual
ず儀
before
式を。
sunset tomorrow. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Huh. It's a hell of a thing to leave me. Yeah, I no longer need to piss, Grandma. Thank you. There it is. The Tory Gate. They feel kind of scared. How do I know if any of this is real? Is it required that I pass through the Tory Gates?
One, do you want your nuggets now, or do you just want the whole bowl once every?
Probably just the whole bowl.
2, I can't breathe. TikTok is loud today. It's a shirt that TikTok suggested to me.
I want to point out, not my TikTok. My TikTok did not suggest this. Ellis's TikTok suggested this. And now you all get to see it too. Congratulations.
The temptation is very strong. Very strong.
Now back to horror.
Anyway.
I am. You don't know if it's real or not. Run faster. Alright, so I'm here. There's the mask. So, what? No way, the bell is gone. What do I do at a time like this? Oh, a fox? Oh, wait, no, come back. Wait, I have to chase it. Yeah, I do. Little spirit fox, where are you going? We're not gonna question the weird spirit fox that just picked up a flower in its mouth and took off. I assume the implication is that's the spirit of her grandfather, like trying to lead her to find the bell so that she can protect herself. I like how this little fox just takes off and this girl's running in the middle of like Silent Hill land, hoping that she catches up to it. No! That sign can't stop me because I can't read. Hello, little fox. Thank you for waiting for me. Okay. Nope, I'm not turning around and you can't make me. Ambiance-wise, this is fairly unsettling for a kind of a short, simple game. Was that Freddy Fuckbear behind Mark doing the scrump of 69? I don't know what that sign says, but it's okay, because we're following the fox. I think I saw him go this way. Fair enough. If I'm wrong, I don't want to be right. True. Hello, Afro. Yeah, no, at any other given time, I'm super here for that. You're right, Mary. Like, it's just, now is not the time. What? Hello? I assume that she's somewhere in the distance. This seems like a really far, like, away. Why? Hello? No. I don't. I'm still running. Hello, little fox. Where are we going? Oh, okay, we're just blindly running into the woods now. There is no path here! There is no, oh, hey. Oh, wait, oh, that looks bad. Why are we going in? We're not gonna ask questions? Nobody's gonna, it's pitch dark outside. I can't go any further without a torch. Well, look at this convenient torch at the mouth of this god-awful cave. Why are we going in here? Hello? We're not gonna... Not that way? This way? I mean, you're giving me minimal options here, and the fox fucked off, I guess, so... Oh. What is happening? Just a bear that stubbed its toe. Please. This way then? I assume... Not towards the questionable noise? Maybe? Oh no, just... Oh, that looks... bad. No, I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm uncomfortable. I am super uncomfortable. Hello? Bio, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Also, by the way, sorry, I just noticed. My head is in my ass right now and I'm terrified. This pathway is too moist. Stalactites? Stalagmites. Stalagmites and stalactites. The pointy ones are stalactites? Or are those stalagmites? I don't remember. Hello? Hello? What? Oh good, I found the bell. So now that I've got the ritual bell, I gotta get back to the lake quickly before that woman comes back. You're in a... Is this a chase mechanic? This seems like a chase mechanic. This seems very not good. Oh. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate surround sound. Okay, we're back to the main chamber, so we gotta go this way. Oh. Oh. So that's the po-po-po sound, I assume. Which sounds like it's behind us. I just want to know who carried a ritual bell that deep into a cave and was like, oops. Okay, alright, so we've got to get back to the main area. And I think we ran this way, so we're just gonna free ball it and hope that we hit the main road. Which we did! Hey, let's go! I have no little fox friend, so I just kind of have to hope I remember the way that we came, which... I don't know if that's the point of the game. Oh. Excuse me. Sir? Sir? Oh, well, you know, I'm sorry for your impending death. I don't have time, please. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for you. Super tall, creepy lady. I'm just trying to get back to the lake so I can shake the bell and say the words and not do this with you. Admittedly unsettling. Regardless... What the fuck? Oh, it's a... Okay. Regardless of anything, this is kind of unsettling. And I have a feeling, I guess it gets worse each time you pass through the gates, is my assumption. Oh, Jesus. No. No. Nope. Gonna do... E harder! E harder! Please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. Why? Please, hard E! I've got a hard E! Okay, go. Run! My E is hard. Okay, bye. You don't wanna... Can I tell you about my Lord and Savior, the hard E? Oh, okay. Press B to blow! Did I go the wrong way? I feel like a dumbass. Oh god. Oh no. No! There's the gate! Okay, I did not do a fucky wucky. We're okay. No fucky wuckies to be had on this day. Alright, I just gotta get back to the lake. Oh god. I'm not gonna turn around. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna turn around. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna turn around. I'm not gonna turn. I'm turning around. Oh Jesus. Lady, please. I will run sideways with my eyes to the... Where's she gone? Okay, alright, we have an active avoidance mechanic. It's kind of like when you flash the flashlight at people in DBD. It'll be fine. Nope. I'm not looking. I'm not. Oh, I was looking. I'm not looking! No! Give me the hard E. Give me the hard E. Make my E so hard. Come on. I need hard E. Too close. Okay, I got the hard E. We're fine. Shake it off. Drink some water. Take an E. Gotta do laps. We're almost to the lake. Oh. It's more stressful. Only because of the hard E. Okay, shake the bell. We got it. We got this. Almost done. Okay, say the words and shake the bell. Oh my god. Hard E. Keep my E nice and hard. You shake that fucking bell. Purify my soul, cleanse me of evil. Please. No, why is my E? Was that wrong? That was wrong. Damn! That's a hard F in the chat. Yeah, so the E, I want to point out that I am hard pressing E. I did not apparently, my E was not hard enough, I guess. So yeah, if you guys want to check out this game for yourself, it is available for the free on itch.io. The only thing I would recommend though is please remember to tip your game devs and your creators. You can't do that on itch.io, and it does help them in making future creations. Thanks so much, Big Dog. I appreciate that. I liked it. I thought that it was really unsettling. I like the sound design. I like how a lot of the stuff fell together. Obviously, I did not get Hachi mode. If you enjoyed the game and want to support me so I can keep making more free games, you can unlock this bonus mode for $1 or more. Play as Hachikazu-sama and escape from a horde of creepy, thirsty uncles. Use your cursed power, soul-snatching teleportation, ultimate soul liberation, and send their soul to the supernatural dimension. What? 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 I don't know why that's an option to play this game. But honestly, I may look at downloading that later. So if you want, I guess, to ruin the life of the thirsty uncles, it's an option. I'm Autumn Ivy, and that was a quick play that was 8 feet tall. Again, you are more than welcome to check it out. It is a game by Okitsuki on itch.io. You know, I kind of I'm gonna follow this creator for sure. They're under Meadow. It looks like they have quite a few different type of games like this, which includes Teki Teki. which is another one that's inspired by an urban legend. So maybe we'll look at that one next time, but for sure, I liked it. So please stick around if you guys are live with me right now. If you guys are checking this out in the future, I guess I'm going to give my sign off just in case, but take care of yourself, take care of each other, drink lots of water. Of course, you can find all of my socials under autumnivyofficial.com. Don't forget to check out the latest releases for audiobooks, as well as video games that I have had the pleasure of doing voice acting for. And also new photo sets, audios, and videos, and more coming soon. So make sure that you are subscribed if you are not part of my exclusive legion. So otherwise, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Walk your grandma, walk your goldfish, the usual things, and take care of yourselves. Okay, bye. All right, stick around. So that was a trip. That was certainly a trip. I definitely want to check out some of the other games by this person for sure. So I'll keep them on my radar. I want to talk about this one in a second, but I'll get to it because I found it, and it's a visual novel that was listed under like romance interests that can kill you or something. So this is a visual novel I came across, and I was giggling to myself because it is very, like, very clearly it was written by someone who is into dark romance, and that was its own conversation. So I was gonna download it for the memes, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm gonna keep Haunt for the House for later. So yeah, not bad. I liked it for sure. Definitely interesting. So since that was a quick play, I think that it would be fair for us to move on to the other game option that we had, which was the potential games that need Jesus, which was Dreadflats. So I'm open to that. And that's what we're going to do. Again, this is a potential game that might need Jesus. So we'll see how this one goes. I make no guarantees. No. None. Not one. All right, let's go. I'm Autumn Ivy, and this is Dreadflats. The reviews on this game are mixed. The demo was initially released on February 24th of 2025, and it was developed and published by Ghost Case. This is a first-person Chinese horror game. Players will go to a murder building, uncover the truth of the murder, and find the missing people. I don't know anything besides its realistic horror game with a combination of unknown entity themes and Chinese elements. Apparently, it's claustrophobia and horror, and has stealth elements, countermeasures, and pursuit. Outside of that, I don't know anything other than I'm worried for my life with 70 reviews, all of which have been mixed. Here we go. I guess somebody said that they went to the toilet at one point in this game and it froze, and that is just how it went, I guess. So we're gonna try reopening this game again. All right, there we go. Bye, Natalia. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. All right, there we go. Oh God. Okay, settings. English. That would be helpful. There we go. Okay, confirm. That is helpful. Thank you. All right. Oh, this is a game meant for controller. We've got WASD though, so that's okay. All right. Quality high is good. Confirm. Back. Okay. All right, we're good. I'm Autumn Ivy, and this is Dreadflats. This could potentially be a game that needs Jesus, so let's go. Hello. Also, I'm gonna snack while we do this, so I'm really, really sorry because I haven't had dinner yet and I'm hungry. Also, zucchini fries, if you guys have never had them, are the bomb in the air fryer. Oh yeah? That feels like a good level. I am a paranormal video blogger, because of course you are. A week ago, I rented this room in a local famous haunted building, hoping to capture some unusual footage. Did you get more than you bargained for? Sounds like you got more than you bargained for. The sound came again, and this time, I had to film it. Oh, this is dork. This is like dork. Oh, alright. It's this, is that... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Alright. The sound is coming from upstairs again. I thought I changed it to English. Oh, I guess maybe only part of it is English. There we go. Oh, okay, so we're already launching off a little buggy with the language translation sticking, but that's okay, we got it. Find marble sounds. Okay. Didn't you say that this was like an abandoned haunted building or something? And so we just... Somebody was really obsessed with eating noodles, which is fine. Like, I respect the drip, but... Hello? Is that a lock on the window? Admittedly, this is a little... unsettling. Those are some nice horses. Just gonna turn on all the lights, because that feels like the right thing to do. Okay. Alright, we got a tiny kitchen. Got the pitter-patter of rain. Sounds good. You're good, you're good. I can change off the fisheye lens if that would make you feel better. Here, let me see. Oh, did it? Confirm. Okay. I think that did not appear to turn it off. I apologize. Ghost has yeed its last haw. Is this an apartment complex? Oh, there's my fucking flashlight. Thanks, I guess. Not the communal shitbox. Oh, a boot. Would you look at that? I honestly, okay, I do, can we turn off, confirm. I think it turned it off. It doesn't seem like it did. All right, well, it works, whatever. This guy's got some heavy ass footsteps. He's got heavy feetses. Often explained as a sound caused by the house, but what I've seen here the past few days absolutely defies scientific explanation. We're just freeballing a gas range and ugh. How long have those been there? Okay, I said it's going from upstairs. Hello? Hello? Okay. I guess that doesn't... I really don't want to shit myself trying to play through Is there a boot in this bathroom? No. Hello? Are you playing with marbles in the shitter? No? Okay. Do I have to keep going upstairs? Who does this kind of thing? Who decides that they want to investigate? Oh, that's... We're not going to talk about that? We're not going to talk about the fact that you walled off a whole room? The last time they did that, it was House on Haunted Hill, and I remember why they were trying to block that room off, but that's fine. I checked during the day. No one lives on this floor. Do people live in the floor that you're on right now? Check 407. Don't tell me that's a closet I'm going to be able to hide in, because I will shit myself. I don't know about that. It won't open. The sound is coming from this room. The security room should have a spare key. Or, wild idea, you could just let them play with their fucking marbles and leave them alone, which is what a rational person would do. Wild thought. So I've got to go to this... The door behind seems to have been opened. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Also, we are in an ad break, so please forgive me. We're gonna... Doop, doop. Okay, alright. That's a vibe. Some nice art. Definitely different. Definitely different. Hello, Marble Ghost. Can we discuss your marble? You're making loud noises with the marble stuff. Oh, okay, there's the marbles. This is where the sound came from. Alright. Who's there? Hello? I've got marbles, and I'm not afraid. Oh, that is an unsettling noise. I don't think I want to go in there. I don't think I want to do that. Like at all. I'm sorry that happened. I don't know why my flashlight went off. That was weird. Hello? Oh! Hey! Whoa! Alright, hey. That's... Why are we staying in here? Are we just not... Can I leave? Maybe I should leave. Let's leave after filming. Of course, because only a rational person. Hello? Turn off the light? Oh, nope, that just doesn't affect anything, I guess. Okay, well. Are you giving me these marbles? Strange marble ghost? I don't understand. What are you saying? Speak. It seems like something went in. Check out the neighborhood again. Went in where? What do you mean something went in? Went in where? Hello? Mouse? What's that sound? Is there a mouse in this house? Hello? Okay, just unsettling noises. Let's leave after filming. But you just told me to check out the neighborhood. Are we checking out the neighborhood or not? Okay, whatever. Neighborhood, checking. Rat, mices. Hello? What? I don't understand what you're asking me to do right now. Yes, I understand and I hear the squeaking, but you're not giving me... Oh, okay. I guess I just had to... Why would you turn your flashlight off doing this? Beautiful. Is it a mouse? Yes, that would appear to be a mouse. Let's call it a day for the shooting. Telling me to get the fuck out of this apartment, I guess. So again... How did the cabinet fall? It almost hit me. I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. You should have done that 20 minutes ago, before you started poking around weird rooms. Also, we're not gonna say anything about the bricked up room. No? Ghost contenders. Alright, well, I don't remember what room I was in. Was it this one? Was this my room? This was my room. Okay. Now, very clearly, I'm gonna go to pack up and shit's gonna go south, so we might as well prep for this. Alright, so my stomach suddenly hurts a lot. I should go to the bathroom first. Go to 2-layer toilet. Perfect. I really have to shit. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom and shit. Great. Bathroom. Time to poop. Please do not literally scare the shit out of me. Okay. This is... Why is it open? This is too open to be pooping. Look, no ghost, no appropriate ghost is gonna fuck with me while I'm trying to poop. This is so... Can I not? I just want to poop in peace. Bro, you better shit faster. This is not... The game has crashed while we were on the shitter, ladies and gentlemen. It appears we made the shitter haunted. Which, unsurprisingly, was one of the things that I read. Got stuck on the toilet. Nothing happened. Escape, main menu, quit, uninstall. Except in my case... Apart from these, the jump scare is literally an old person coming slowly at you. Some point in the demo, I got stuck with nothing to do. A bookcase fell over. There was nothing new happening on any of the floors. It was spooky until then. The scariest part of their game is the restroom. Alright, so I'm not gonna open this back up. I think it's really interesting that the fact that we got stuck on the shitter is going to speak for itself. I will call this a game that needs Jesus. Only because here's the problem I've got. It had a good setup and a good start. It was unsettling. There was kind of a definite weirdness going on, and I really would have liked to see more. Again, it was just the demo. This game does have a full release, but I'm not vibing with the $5 only to know that there's a possibility that the game could fail, especially when it just did in the demo alone. I can tell you based on this screenshot, though, that an old woman peeping in on me while I'm taking a shit is definitely not the vibe I'm trying to go for. So if you guys want to check out this game for yourselves, you are more than welcome to do so. It is available on Steam. Let me know if you get further than I got or if you decide to spend the $5. Honestly, Baphomet is correct. It was pretty peak for... It was pretty peak. Having a crash on the shitter is peak. So, but that's what we do here. Also, thank you so much. Shout out to Silly Mom as well as Baphomet to you both. You guys are amazing. Hopefully I did that right. I don't know if I did that right. Maybe I did that right. I may have to do it on the other computer. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys want to check out Dread Flats for yourself, you're welcome to. Apparently, it's just a really creepy old lady chasing you through the apartments. I liked it kind of sucks because I really did enjoy the direction that it was starting to go with a lot of like the atmospheric portion of it. I like sound design. I'm a sucker for sound design myself. I really, really enjoy games that take the time to actually build up that atmosphere as it goes along. I guess it didn't do it. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix it. Shout out. So yeah, it's a sound thing for me. I like sound. I like the buildup of games that catch you off guard. Unfortunately, though, it would appear that this is not the game for that. So I don't know. It definitely has potential. I do agree. The game's got potential, but I don't have that kind of patience either. At all. So, well, it's all right. I do have a couple of other demos that I did look at, so since we're here, we might as well. One of them being the Scarlet Harvest. The Scarlet Harvest does have a demo available on Steam. It is done by Tony Dev Games and has a release date upcoming of October 24th, 2025, because what better time to release a game that is built on 90s slasher horror movie styles? Can you escape alive? It's nighttime. You're driving through a dark road and heading to the event of the year, to the Halloween party that your friends have prepared in a macabre farmhouse far from the city, which has a strange legend behind it, tainted by sadness and despair. While you're enjoying the party, someone is watching you from afar. A silent gas station in the middle of the woods, a ramshackle farm, sinister cornfields, dark barns. A horror story in the classic style of the 90s slasher movies. Dark and gloomy levels with unique detail and care for details of Tony Dev Game. I love detailing the games, friends. Bored of walking simulators? No problem. Here, you have to run for your life, and you will also be able to face your enemies. Have a great time at the party with your buddies. Have a beer, dance a little, talk to your friends, throw a firecracker. Enjoy it before it's too late. This game does have an autosave system and some gore scenes. This game caught my attention mostly because I found it under the horror listings, and it also just generally seemed like a fun vibe. So I figure we might as well get into it. So I'm Autumn Ivy, and this is the Scarlet Harvest. We'll see if it actually flows with true horror points. Let me actually fix this while I'm looking at it. There we go. Okay. Alright, everything is really loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a hair. Okay, VSync we're gonna turn off, just because it oftentimes will mess stuff up. Alright, looks like we're good to go. So yeah, I'm Autumn Ivy, and this is the Scarlet Harvest. Let's see what happens. Oh, that sounds fun. Candy corn. Oh!
Done.
What a pleasure I have had.
Okay.
I should get back in the car and head for the party. Did this game just start with a dude taking a piss in the middle of the woods? It sure did. If nothing says 90s horror like taking a piss in the woods, let's go. Oh, do I have to drive the car? Oh no. Oh, it's a full moon, guys. Too bad this isn't a werewolf game.
Nope.
Oh shit, I forgot the ice. Well, you're gonna be like,
Oh my.
fuck, the one thing they asked me. Oh my. The voice inserts or something else. Anyway, I'll stop anywhere to buy ice. Alright, well, good thing that anywhere happens to be here. Oh god, oh Jesus. Alright, I never said that I was good at this particular driving simulator, so give me a break. Do I have to pull right up? Like, what am I... Are you, sir, what are you lost? What are you doing?
Hello.
Excuse me, are you from around here? Not at all. I'm here to buy ice, and then I'm gonna... you don't ever tell anybody you're going to a party nearby. I just came from the city. What are you doing here? Well, I'm looking for a house of a certain Frederick. You haven't heard of him, have you? I have no idea, but good luck.
Bye.
It sounds like they did, like, filler computer-generated voices. It's not
No.
AI. I haven't thrown my life away yet. Oh, okay.
Nope.
This machine does not work. It is empty. Okay.
I'm dead, but you look worse.
Okay.
Another customer looking for gas at a human price? Good joke.
I forgot the ice at the party, so I should talk to the manager and buy some ice packs. I'm so glad that we have a diary. I already have this month's Hidden Japan. What kind of magazines do we got? Do not open until Halloween, season special. What's in the box?
Please.
I deserve that. Ah, yes. Another shitter with a rat in it. What does this say? Please call Mr. Braun to fix the broken rack. Please, do not flush paper towels, sanitary products, cigarettes. We have sensitive pipes. Do not rip this down and flush it.
Unbelievable.
Too clean to be a gas station. I mean, yeah, actually, this is a pretty clean gas station. I'm not gonna lie. Nope, no, you cannot come with me, rat. You got an ice cream? There's no Conguitos ice cream left, which is my favorite. What? What, what? Oh, it's a balloon! Wait. Yeah, okay, it's a balloon. Why is it a balloon shaped like a dong? Okay, I should probably... Hello, sir.
Hello.
Did you find what you're looking for? Oh, the ice machine's out of order. Well, now that you mention it, you're right. That machine used a lot of light and I disconnected it a long time ago. What a head of mine, I'm sorry. Okay, well, you don't have any ice left? The ice cream machine works for what it's worth. Okay, but I need ice for drinks. I'm on my way to a party. You really don't have any ice left? I have some left in the store fridge, but it's for my break scotch. Can't you give me any ice?
Goodbye.
Sorry, it's for personal use. That's it then, huh? That's, I just...
Nope.
Fortunately, there's nothing left to take out. So you basically just told me good luck, get fucked. Is that what I'm understanding? What if I just stole some ice from somewhere innocuous? This week has been shitty. The boss told me to fix the antenna when I'm an idiot who doesn't have a fucking clue apart from using the pumps. But hey, there's a reason for YouTube. When I go to the city, I have to remember to buy oil for the car and fiber optic cable to repair the antenna. The fucking squirrels doing their thing, I guess. To top it off, yesterday I lost the keys to the warehouse, although I think I know where they might be. When I have a break, I should check the roof part. I was looking at the antenna yesterday, I might have dropped them there. Can't wait to have a drink. I don't know why I would need to find that, but get fit with rage fit. So, should I find these keys? Oh. Okay, I can push, oh. I don't actually know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but it sure did seem like a point. Where's this antenna? Antenna? Antenna. That's the antenna. But he said the roof. Oh, hey, look at that. What is that? Do I need these keys? There are several keys from the owner of the gas station. I'm sure I can access the storage room in the back with them. Okay, so I wasn't wrong in thinking that I was gonna have to just steal this man's ice. Like, only a person going to a party in a farmhouse in the woods is gonna take that into consideration.
A key is needed.
Well, what do you know? I've got one. Wow, look at that key. So we really are just about to steal this man's ice. Yeah, I also have questions, like how does this man not know that this dude is fucking around on his roof? Yeah. Cool.
Great.
Are we gonna give the man his keys back? What a bastard! If they were just having a whiskey. I've got the ice cubes. Selfish old bastard had them well hidden in the back of the tent. I can leave for the party for the bag melts. George, who's in charge, as usual, has promised me that tonight's gonna be epic. I mean, all right. Oh, I can just push the car? That's good to know. I'm very strong. Good luck, sir, finding your way. I hope I don't have to stop and get gas at this gas station later, because that sure would suck. Did I just keep this man's keys? I guess I just kept this man's keys and nobody's gonna question it. Like, what is he gonna do if he needs to get into that later? We'll see if I don't get lost again in the bag does. You get lost last time?
Nope.
Oh god. From what Bill told me, it was straight through the tunnel. That's an innocuous spot. I was already looking forward to a great party. Yeah! Oh wow, the driving. The driving is so bad.
Brutal.
I've been told this year there are fireworks. Oh, I didn't want to get out of the... Please put me back in the car.
Yeah.
And this year's attraction is awesome. No, you're good. There is a lot of sound going on, to be fair. There you go. That should be better. This man just really wanted everybody to know about the game. Because no, the sound is pretty loud. I'm not going to deny that. But I got it fixed, so we're good. Sorry about that. Who the fuck paid for this Halloween party?
Done.
I finally found the farm. Clearly. I should look for a cooler and leave the ice. This is very slasher coded. This is a pretty fucking empty part. Oh. Okay. Hey, man.
What's up, Frankie?
What's up, Frankie? Hey, Jason, is it your turn again to control these people? The last 2 times it was Bill's turn, everyone else snuck in. Do you know where I can leave the ice pack? Ask George who's in charge. You can find him in the garden. Thanks, man. Hope to see you there later.
Bye, Frankie.
Have fun, Frankie. What does this say? Eat my home runs. Seems legit. What?
Hey, buddy.
Have a bad day, huh? I like how you can push the balloons around in this game.
Loser.
All day looking at your cell phone, Jake. Got some opinions about these dudes, don't ya? Ladies. I come with the riz, as they say. Do not open until Halloween. Alright, fair enough.
Terrible.
It's 10 o'clock and people are already going... Wait.
Terrible.
And people are already going terrible. Do you mean they're passing out shit-faced drunk?
Is this even legal?
Tomorrow we'll have diabetes. Alright, we can't just leave the... Oh. You good?
Oh, no.
Fuck, Sam. Always the same.
Oh, no. Brutal.
This year they have outdone themselves with decorations. Hey, Max! What's up? We were talking shit about you earlier. This,
What is that?
It looks like some shit is dripping from the ceiling. So is that the real dead body?
Awesome.
Firecrackers imported from Valencia. The best. But you said he's outside, so I'm not... Oh my god. Wow!
Oh, no.
Eating a ceiling again, CJ? They hotbox this room? What even is this? Hey man, Frankie, you want some puffs? Fuck, Trevor, open a window for God's sake. What the fuck are you guys so fucked up that you can't be at the party? Don't get too close, we'll talk to you later. Open a window for God's sake. What the fuck? Don't get too close, we'll talk to you later. So some of the translations are a little rough for this game. Honestly, I get it, but... Alright, I'm just gonna shut the door to that room, because holy shit. That was something. Where would George be? Hey, buddy. Hey, friends. Hey, guy. You...
Oh, my God.
What a costume, buddy. Whoa, my god! Was that the whole demo? Because you couldn't go outside. What? Was that it for the demo? Hold on, I want to know. I want to know for sure if that was like the actual, if something changes. I want to know. Hold on. Load game. We'll just load from the party. I'm assuming nothing really changes, but
Done.
we're gonna take a look either way. That was...
Yeah.
So, aside from some of the... Oh no, Alright.
What's up, Frankie?
Okay, great, thanks. Okay, so... Can I go this way? Okay, so there's shit going on over there for sure.
What is that?
Can I not... Okay, so I can't actually go where I'm supposed to go. So I guess that is the extent of the demo, it seems. Alright, so is that it then? Do I just meet my impending demise? Hold on. Well, there's people partying back there, but I can't access that area. So, no, I think that's the extent of the demo. I think that you go upstairs and then that's it, and that's, you die and it's good. It's good. It's all good. Man, it's a hell of a room.
Oh my god.
Okay, great. I saw him. What a costume. Fantastic. Nope. No, I guess that's it. I think that's literally it for this demo. So super, super quick. Honestly, I'm interested. I am genuinely interested. I do think that they need to go back through and double check all of their writing bits and everything else. I'm hoping that if they do move forward with voice acting, that it's legitimate voice acting and not just the computerized stuff or like the additional, what I'm assuming was done by the dev, and then the stuff that was computerized. It didn't say anything as far as AI was concerned, which seems, that's good for me. Like, I'm good with that. I'm definitely interested. I wanna know where the game's gonna go. It looks like he has another game that came out last October that was called The Sinking Forest, and it was set in Japan and got a pretty good... It had positive reviews. So maybe we'll look at this one. It's $5, which is actually pretty fair. So I'll add that to the wish list. Maybe we'll take a look at that one. Yeah, I'm a little sad that it was so quick, but it definitely was fun. So I guess that's just 3 super quick indie horror demos that we have going on. But I like it enough to wish list it and keep it in my deal. So fair enough. But hopefully you guys had fun with it. If you want to check out the Scarlet game for yourself, you are more than welcome to do so, of course. Let me know if I missed something, because maybe I did, I don't know, but definitely there. Doomsday, thank you for the follow. All right. Let's see. What are we on? We're on hour 2. We've got 1 more hour left. So we can do another demo. I do have 2 others. We can sit and we can chat, or you can watch me scream and pull my hair out doing something else, like DVD or Marvel Rivals. So it's up to you guys, either way. But those are options. Oh yeah, and then there was Don't Pee, which I haven't downloaded yet, and Spike bought me as a joke, and I don't know if I want to get into it. I know I need to, but I feel... That's true. That's true. That's true. I also want to eat dinner, so, like, fair enough. All right. I had this one on the back burner, but I don't know. It's only 8 to 10 minutes. This one is also only 8 to 10 minutes long. So maybe I'll save this one for a day when we do more of those. Maintenance at Dino Land. Oh, man. All right. I guess we could do confidential killings. Yeah. Fair enough. How long is... I wonder how long the demo is for this one. I want to see this cop one to make up for the last cop one. That's fair enough. So we can do confidential killings, Bleak Haven, which was another demo that I was sitting on. Don't Pee is a full game that Spike sent us, which is why I don't trust it. Or we can find something completely fucking random. So what are we thinking? What's our vibe? Mr. Pee-Pee Man does need to be here for Don't Pee. Arter says Bleak Haven. Don't be shy. What's our thoughts? Confidential or Bleak Haven? Confidential? Oh, yeah. I'm good for anything. Sounds... That sounds like a split vote. Beanie says confidential. All right, confidential it is. We'll go with that. Awesome. Well, I'm Autumn Ivy, and this is Confidential Killings. A series of murders is shocking Hollywood. Use your detective skills. Search the crime scene, find clues, solve the mystery. Get a glimpse into the world of confidential killings. This game is developed by Brain and Lorenzo Boni and published by Brain, or BRANE. Anyway, the official demo release was June 5th of 2025. The full game, of course, is not yet out, nor does it appear to have a release date. So I guess we will see what happens with that. But if you're into true crime, this game is listed as a detective puzzle investigation point and click, which could be up some of your alleys. I don't know. We'll see. So actors, writers, producers are getting murdered one by one in cold blood. No one is safe. Play the first two cases of this Hollywood story. Double dealing, backstabbing, and betrayal. Nothing is what it seems in the world of stars. Take a peek behind the curtains. Learn what's going on behind the glistening facade. Meet a varied cast of characters. Discover their secrets and ambitions. But be careful. They may end up in a body bag. Examine the crime scene, find clues, piece together what happened, and find the culprit. Reveal what's the true reason behind these confidential killings. Yeah, I'm Autumn Ivy, and this is Confidential Killings. I have no idea what we're getting into with this one, but we're going to find out. So yeehaw, Boot Scoop Bugatti. I like how they have a borderline Sega logo. December 18th, 1978, 8 p.m. Hello? Detective, there was a call from high up. A car crash near the Lexington Street Patrol. It was on Repose Street, close to my beat up in the hills, so I got there fast. Driver's dead. Looks like an accident, but something's not right. They requested a proper look. You collect clues by clicking on the underlined words. Then you reconstruct what happened in your notebook. Okay. Great. Patrol says there's been a car, something, on something. The something is dead. The call came, so I'm taking a look. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. So Patrol says there has been a car crash on Repose. The driver is dead. Yeah, this is... During your night shift, a call came from above. A patrol officer reported a crash in the hills. 1 fatality. They said it looked routine, but someone important wanted eyes on it. 9 p.m. Exactly 1 hour later. Hello, Ossifer. I was coming from my patrol on Lexington Street when I heard a crash. Was he drunk or drugged out of his skull? Great question. Repose Street, a winding road in the countryside that leads to the rich folks' homes on the hills. They like to be isolated, so the neighbors do not complain about their drug-fueled parties. License plate. A custom license plate. They don't sell these to anyone. Under the grime, it says Bradley. Okay. Anything else we can check out? No? Let's check the car. Oh. Creepy. Oh. All right. He must have felt untouchable. He's not even trying to hide his stuff. It looks similar to cocaine, but it's not. Some new drugs are hitting the streets, perhaps? It is high-grade stuff, packaged, ready to be sold. A bottle of quality whiskey, but there's something floating inside, some sort of dust. The bottle's almost full, barely a sip was taken from it. From his look, he was going nowhere fast. Did the impact against the guardrail violently push his head against the windshield, killing him? He was selling. Frank Ivy Ray. Jackeezy owes $200. Must be carried while operating a car. Fraser, Galway Street. Date of birth. Alright, so Bradley Fraser, Galway Street. Alright, we got nothing else on this. We've got 19 of 25 clues, so we've got a couple other things to find here. Alright. This is definitely an interesting type of game. I'm not mad about it, and I'm not displeased. I definitely like that there's... Okay. So there's nothing else in the car. Nothing there. Nothing there. A standard issue torch useful for looking around during the night. A regular police badge. Name on it, David McCart. Seems like he's new to the force. Okay, got all of those, got all of those, got all of those. The brakes have been precisely cut and the fluid is leaking, creating a puddle under the car. The driver did not have a chance. Alright, so, okay, so we've got, what was it? It was Bradley Fraser. So Bradley Fraser. Bradley Fraser died in a car crash. This feels like Mad Libs, right? It's not just me. This is very like Mad Libs kind of. Someone blank his blank to make it look like he was blank a blank. Someone drugged his drink. Someone drugged his whiskey to make it look like he was drunk driver. Like he was a drunk driver. Yeah. He was going out to sell some drugs. Frank... No. Yes. Frank McCart. No. David? David. David McCart. Okay. Alright. On... Repose. Got it! Yeah, this is actually really interesting. The bluish dust in the whiskey, the brake fluid leaking. This was no accident, although someone tried to make it look like one. Time to talk to the family. Dun dun dun! 10 p.m. Exactly 1 hour later. Hello, family. You look distraught. What's wrong? An elegantly carved container made of dark ebony. It appears to be used as a medicine box. A small plastic container for medicine. Only 3 pills remain. Mrs. Clarice, remember, these are the strongest sleeping pills on the market. I'm giving you a week's dosage. Take only 1 per day. Suspicious, Mrs. Clarice. A classical Hollywood portrait from the late 50s. It appears to be a publicity shot for the movie Gift of Nature. A pop art piece, probably very valuable. Its meaning is obscure, but there must be some substance underneath it to be shown in such a prominent spot. 4 medals from the Korean War, framed and polished. Certainly not an ordinary soldier we're talking about. It is war hero material. An eclectic array of books. They include Dominic Fraser's Mind and Body, Total Control of the Mind Under Stress. Kong Som Pax by Aleister Crowley, Ezra Monarch's The Lost Connection, Murder the Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser, Herbs and Their Properties by Bella Ward. Sabotaging and Seducing, written by Ezra Monarch, based on his best-selling novel, Thief's Romance, advanced copy for Katie Keller. Okay, all right. So we got a mix of clues. So we will start and work left to right, I think. My son's death was tragic and my heart aches for the loss, but as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. Mr. Fraser, I know I have huge debt of gratitude to you that I will never be able to repay, but for 9 years I worked for you, doing everything that was necessary, everything, with no complaint. I fix the roof, I wash the cars, I do the garden, I help the wife with medicine, I do all, but please, I implore you, let me go. I cannot explain why now. I just need some extra money to find accommodation. Diaz. Mr. Fraser, one of my agents found drugs in a vehicle parked near a roadblock. Its license appears to be registered in your name. Knowing that you don't drive, and in the name of our shared friendship, I suggest you keep an eye on your son. We can't keep hiding this forever. Inspector Hadley Badman. Hadley Badman! Sounds suspicious. What a dreadful news, and to think that the night had started so well with Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. My dear love, I did everything in my power so that we could work on the play together. I pray night and day that it'll become a reality. Forever yours, Patrick. Cosmopuritan. War hero to media mogul to co-produce Monarch's latest play. I have full creative control. Interesting. Is Bradley gone? He was the light of my life. A small ornate key that opens the medicine box. A beautiful silver ring. Dear Mrs. Clarice, I feel terrible at the thought of leaving you alone tonight, but it was impossible to find any other nurse to take my place on such short notice. But Mr. Fraser really insisted that I go visit my sister tonight, even though I told him there was no need. A little flu is nothing to be concerned about, but he was adamant. Please remember to take the new medicine the doctor prescribed and the doses he wrote on the prescription. I left my sister's phone number on the back. Don't hesitate to call me for anything, please. I know you never want to disturb me, but that's what I'm here for. Our friendship goes beyond my job. Sincerely yours, Shirley Flores. Suspicious. All right, so we got a vibe. Yeah, definitely. I've been here in the garage all night finishing some work. I'm sorry about the boy, but frankly, his head wasn't screwed on right. A large ring keychain with many keys. It could mean that he does all the work around the house, not only the garage. A small key kept separate from the rest. A beautiful sports car in pristine state, looks an imported model, incredibly expensive. Enough is enough. I will not do it. Not Sunday, not ever. You've seen what your stuff has done to my sister. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you. Pedro. A full bottle of whiskey. Hey, Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Do it. His reaction will surprise you. Oh my. A beat-up truck from 3 decades ago. The door has a strange compartment on it, the kind often seen in smuggling operations. Some items have been left on the dashboard. Hey, Grease Monkey, don't you try bailing on me or I'm going straight to the Federales. It's a promise they can't touch me, but they'll have a party with you. Sunday's the day. Be there. Overdose accident. Esmeralda Diaz, 27, found dead in apartment. Oh. We have a motive. Interesting. Several tools used recently covered in... The floor is stained with big puddles of a viscous liquid. It could be brake fluid. Could be! Could fucking be. Alright, we found everything in that. We found everything here. He doesn't have anything else to say. We've got the brake fluid. We've got the tools. We're missing 2 clues. This almost is kind of like an I Spy a little bit. Like there's... Clarice Lemon. There we go. Okay. Here's our reconstruction. So this is where we go. Interesting. All right, so something something killed something something by something something. All right, so we know what was it? It was by sabotaging his car and putting Clarice's sleeping pills in his whiskey. The reason for the murder was the accidental the accidental death by overdose of his sister. All right, so what was... Okay, so we've got Fraser. Patrick Fraser, right? I believe it was Patrick Fraser. No, I'm not muted. My mic is working, it appears. Hey, Dev. Mic's been on, but I'm not really sure why it's doing that. Hold on. There you go. That should help. Okay. So killed Bradley Fraser. Also, I have to fill all these out too. So Patrick Fraser. Oh, it's not Patrick Fraser. Ezra? It wasn't Patrick? I thought it was Patrick. Wait a minute. Written by Ezra Monarch. Patrick. Wait a minute. Dominique Fraser. And then this is Katie Keller. And this is Clarice Fraser. No. What? Clarice. What? That doesn't make any sense. Cause that's his wife. That's his wife. Yeah, Susan gets all the snacks. We're not saving the world. We are investigating schmurders at the moment. So, Lehman? Oh, she goes by her maiden name. That's right. And then this is Diaz. Ezra Diaz. No. Pedro Diaz. Okay, so Pedro Diaz killed Bradley Frazier by sabotaging his car. Got it. Just took a second. Pedro was sick of working as a drug mule for Bradley. His sister's death from the very drug he smuggled out of Mexico was the drop that finally spilled the glass. Cornered. Pedro made the wrong choice. Bradley paid the price. Damn! January 4th, 1979, 4 a.m. Yeah, it's very pop comics. I don't dislike it. It's definitely interesting. It's like Mad Libs murder? Murder Mad Libs? Oh. Okay, bet. Huh. There's a lot going on here. Got some tiki torches. Okay. A bag made of fine leather lies abandoned next to the pool. Monday, rehearsal, newspaper, radio interview, take breathing pills. At the club with Augustus Whitney should bring the wife, he's a fan. Sabotaging and seducing. Patrick Raven's copy. Alright, so we know Patrick Raven is the dead man. Half-empty bottle of white pills, mini scattled. Abraxidol red, the remedy against allergic reactions. You can breathe safely with Abraxidol. When having a respiratory attack caused by plants, flowers, or other allergies, take 2 pills of Abraxidol as soon as it starts. Make sure not to exceed the dose and never mix it with other medicines because that would cause a respiratory obstruction that could be fatal. So we already know what happened. Man's got a full magazine in his pistol. To Mr. Raven, to each his own. Hawkins flowers. So, chair lies on the floor. Apparently something pushed it over. What do we got in our hand, Patrick? Petals from a red flower. Suspicious. Oh, is that it? Is that all? When did we? Oh, we don't have to look at the oh, wow. To Jeffrey, producer extraordinaire in the land of dreams, and his wife Nadine Carl Carlson. Strange painting titled Homage to Buñuel. It shows an eye with a razor in front of it. Not the most pleasant of images. A record by Troy Dixon has been left on. The sides should be swapped, but the residents are too high to notice. Enough drug to kill a herd of elephants. It could easily be mistaken for cocaine, but it's something else. Next to the open packets, lines are ready to be sniffed. These people seem to take drugs on a regular basis. Great. Half-finished drug packets in the bathroom sink. Someone had more than enough. An oblong wooden cabinet stocked in everyday bathroom essentials. It is a mystery game, yeah. So we're figuring out detective base. So this is actually a demo for a game that we're looking into. This will be the second time. Abraxidol. Small medicine container empty. Several rolls of toilet paper kept in the cabinet. Okay. His mouth is covered in saliva and vomit, enough to make him suffocate. The dots on his arms would suggest he's a regular drug user. No signs of foul play. Looks like an overdose. I told you to stay away from the house. I can't hang with people like you in public. You're a PR menace. I'll shoot you if you come again near me or my wife. P. Raven. An almost empty pack of cigarettes. The visibly yellowed fingernails on the person's hand show he's a heavy smoker. Okay. Okay. Quite the amount of bodies here. Oh, more bodies. Framed award to Jay Stanowitz, best producer for Lying Like a Sleeping Dog and Ranger and... Okay. Mr. Note to Secretary, find his name, can't read his stupid signature. Your screenplay is really interesting, add nice adjectives, and the style is so close to Monarch's it fit perfect. I'll send you a guest pass for the next rehearsal so we can talk, blah, blah, blah. Kind regards to the rest. Mr. Stanowitz. Bottle of imported whiskey, almost gone. Okay. Traces of lipstick on the glass. A splash of wine is left untouched at the bottom. Enough alcohol to get an entire army drunk. Bookcase containing latest editorial successes. Lady Keller. Oh, interesting. Patrick Raven, unknown. Ivy Otter is listed. So okay, so Ivy got pushed down. This woman's sleeping peacefully on the sofa. Her breath smells of alcohol. You bitch, first you steal my husband, then my role on the production. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. Katie, the muse of my heart. In darkness after dusk, I have to read this a different way. In darkness after dusk, your laughter lights the sky like a sun, each note a brushstroke on my heart. Katie, my irreplaceable muse, so beautiful you transcend the frame. Although a reckless vow binds me, in my heart you inspire my art, and not the bride I'm chained to. Love will be our masterpiece we won't speak of. A sad longing that colors my soul. It appears to be a very amateurish attempt at poetry. Classic red lipstick. Cosmo, meet Jakizi, the DJ with a golden smile. Okay. I'm happy to report that you've been accepted for the role. The support of your colleague, Mr. Raven, has been overwhelming, and he was elated when I told him the news. I'm afraid I will not be at the party because such occasions are a burden to my temperament after my recent loss, but feel free to communicate my approval to our producer, Dominic Frazier. Got it. He is flat out drunk on the sofa, a cigar dangling from his fingers. Still, he has a look of someone who used to calling the shots. Okay. Keep pills in the bathroom for him. He phoned to say he'll bring his wife, Ivy Otter, to discuss her role in the play. She'll come directly in the office. Bradley Frazier, that DJ friend of Brad, he'll probably bring the stuff in place. DJ Kunta. Jack Potter. Don't let this guy near the drugs or alcohol. Remember, that party ended at Frazier's. Friendly pal. Nadine out for the night. Hey, Jeff, you old rascal. Remember that favor you owe me? Now it's in need of a hand. I found this actress called Martha, and she's a beauty. She just needs a big break. She'd be perfect to fill a smaller role in your play. You wait and see her, then it's going to be you who'll thank me. Let's have a drink soon at the usual place. This is so skeezy. This is, like, gross. This is questionably fucking gross behavior. Alright. This man is on a bad trip, covered in sweat, dilated eyes, apparently oblivious of what's going on around him. He's muttering something unintelligible. Fresh pack of cigarettes. Okay. What do you got? This person's eyes appear to see something we do not see. His mind in another dimension. His broad smile reveals a set of shining golden grills. Too much money for pocket change. Alright, so this is Mr. Kunta. Looking forward to the collaboration, blah, blah, blah. Stop selling cocaine to my wife. I don't give a crap what she does with her life, but it will ruin my reputation. I'll shoot you like a dog if you do it again. She appears to be asleep, but her eyes flick open now and then before shutting again. It looks like she took a dose too strong. Banknote. Simple but elegant ring. PR. Okay. Alright. We have our... Police issued 38. We got a noise complaint and walked into this. They're not dead. They're just out of their minds. All right. So it's very clear that Patrick Raven is our dead body. Followed by this guy who must be Jack Potter, I'm guessing? No? Powell. Was it Powell or Potter? No. Jack Finley? No. All right, fuck it. We'll back this one off for a second. So this is Ivy. Ivy Otter? Yeah. And then this is... Yay, what's up? How's it going? This is Kunta. Kunta's the last name, sorry. So... Jakizi. Yeah, Jakizi Kunta, okay. The dead man in the bathtub, I'm guessing, must then be... Jack Finley? Or Jack... I thought it was Potter. No. Yeah, okay, that is Jack Potter. The woman is not Nadine, because Nadine was out. Because that's Katie. Katie Keller. Yep. This guy's skeezy, Stanowitz. What the fuck was his name? Jeffrey Stanowitz? Yeah. And then this... So this isn't Jack. This is... Finley. Jack... No, it's not Jack. Powell? Finley Powell? Yeah. Okay, got it. Schumann Potter. Okay, blank blank was killed. All right, so Patrick Raven was killed by blank. She sent him flowers to cause an allergic reaction, which made him take his pills, but they had been swapped with a different kind found in the bathroom. This caused blank blank to blank and fall into the pool. Suffocate. This caused Patrick Raven. The reason for the killing was blank blank's relation with blank blank, who used him to blank in the latest blank. It's the Mad Lib type for me. Who used him to obtain a role in the latest play. So the reality is this is going to be the reason for this was blank's relation with fucking Nadine. That's where the last name came from, because it was Nadine Finley. Hold on, because it's in the paper in this room. Yeah, okay. Where is it? Yeah, because Katie Keller got swapped with Ivy Otter, and it was Finley Powell, Patrick Raven. And then this was Katie. Yeah, because Ivy was bitter. That's right. The reason for killing was Ivy Otter's relation with... Wait, not Ivy. Katie's relationship. Katie Keller's relationship with Patrick Raven. But Ivy's got the MO. Mostly because he was over his marriage, so... So this is what's wrong. So it's not Katie Keller. The reason for the killing was Blank's relation with Jeffrey Stanowitz. He used him to obtain a role. Hey, I hope you're doing well. We'll work through it. We're working on it. Because Katie's the one... Did I misread that? Maybe I misread that. You steal my husband. Okay, so no, so it is the relationship with Patrick. Because Patrick Raven's our dead man. Because she used him to get the role. Because they were having an affair. So that doesn't make sense, though, because Ivy would have killed him. Right? Like, what do you... She sent him flowers to cause an allergic reaction, which made him take his pills, but they'd been swapped with a different kind found in the bathroom. Which made him... But they had been swapped with a different kind from the bathroom. That doesn't make any sense. Because this is over the stuff in the play. And Martha's got nothing to do with this. They swapped the Abraxadol. Raven was threatening... So, Raven was threatening Jack Potter. But we're talking about Raven, not Jack. The thing with Raven is a completely separate issue. And Nadine doesn't have anything to do with this. Say hi to Nadine, your pal Alex. I found this actress called Martha. She'd fit the role. And Martha's got no play in this. So, Martha's out. It seems like... I feel like I'm not thinking this one through then, because Patrick Raven was killed by X. She sent him flowers. Okay, let's go back outside. To Mr. Raven, to each his own. Patrick Raven, R. Barton. Take breathing pills before. Should bring the wife. He's a fan. Okay, so the gun has nothing to do with it. Well, no, that's what I'm not understanding, because the assumption would be that Ivy's the one that killed him, because... But then again, Nadine being out is really suspicious, so maybe she knew about it? It should be Ivy, but it's not. Oh no, it's good. Yeah, the flower doesn't have anything. It's very strange, because it feels like it should be super straightforward, but this is... She sent him flowers to cause an allergic reaction, which made him take his pills, but they'd been swapped with a different kind found in the bathroom. This caused Patrick Raven to suffocate and fall into the pool. Hold on a minute. So... Take breathing pills before. So he did cross-contaminate his drugs because you're not supposed to mix them or exceed. So we know that it was confirmed that it was swapped with different kind from the bathroom, causing Patrick Raven to suffocate and fall in the pool, which is also why he's blue, but you know, whatever. The reason for the killing was Katie Keller's relation with Patrick Raven, who used him to obtain a role in the latest play. So the only thing that's wrong with this is who he was killed by. But there's... That makes no sense. That's not just me, right? I'm not thinking weird about this. There's literally nobody else that it would make sense that would have killed him. Because this is Katie Keller. We know that she was... You steal my husband, then my role in the production. If I get you, it's the last thing that I'll do, which we know is confirmed because Ivy and her have swapped. And this is Ivy. So... Story doesn't make much sense. I'm very confused. Jack Potter was killed by Ivy Otter? Yeah, it's Patrick. I don't understand. Patrick Raven. Patrick Raven was killed by blank. She sent him flowers to cause an allergic reaction, which made him take his pills, but they'd been swapped with a different kind found in the bathroom. This caused Patrick Raven to suffocate and fall into the pool. Maybe. Let me try that. I'll try it. Maybe it is a syntax thing. Seriously? It was a syntax thing? He had it all, the looks, the talent, the money. Patrick even lived a teetotal life, but his wife was jealous and she knew where to aim. All it took was a bouquet of flowers. The drugs, too, made a victim. A guest was found dead from an OD. Yeah, that was... I'm glad... Okay, but I feel better, because at least it wasn't just me, because that felt really stupid. Like, I guess I should have considered swapping the names, but it just seemed strange out of context. Anyway, I'm Autumn Ivy, and that was Confidential Killings. Honestly, I like it. If you want to check out the game for yourself and click around, you're more than welcome to do so. It is available on Steam. Polite reminder that any indie games that you do play, wishlisting is huge. That will definitely be an aspect of things that will assist devs in getting the reach that they need. I like the idea behind this game. I like the point-and-click nature of it. I do think the syntax thing was a little strange. Solving the murders is cool, but they also seem really, like, hand-holdy. I assume maybe they get a little more... complicated the later that you go, perhaps. I don't dislike it in the slightest. I would hope for a little more complexity, I think, from this game, or an option for more complexity. But that's also because, again, I don't really like hand-holding games. And the only issue I really had with this one was the fact that the syntax kind of swapped it up a little bit. But it's definitely interesting. I'm curious to see what the developer chooses to do as this game goes along and kind of what else comes from it. The sounds were cool. The music was a vibe. Definitely an interesting character concept. A little on the nose with some of the stuff, but I feel like that's kind of par for the course for a crime game. So yeah, that was Confidential Killings. If you guys want to check it out for yourself, please feel free. Again, wishlisting does help game devs, so, you know. Hang tight for a quick second, though. If you guys are watching this on YouTube in the future, via a Let's Play or one of the other videos. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Please make sure that you take care of yourselves. And don't forget, I have photosets, audios, and videos available under autumnivy.com. You are welcome to check those out. I also have some new audiobooks on the way, as well as some new game work. And I also have a new project that I had the pleasure of voicing in for a spicy anime. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that role as well. But yeah, walk your grandma, drink water, take care of yourselves. Okay, bye. So yeah, I like that game. Dead Seat. I will grab it. Let me look for it. It's definitely a vibe. The Dead Seat? Is this it? The Dead Seat? You just said Dead Seat. That appears to be the only one. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that is it? Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. Interesting. Oh, this is like a black box game. You're stuck in one area. Interesting. Okay, I've got it on the wish list. I will definitely check it out. But no, if don't forget, I do have some new releases. So if you guys miss any of my gameplays, I do have the VODs going up on YouTube. I liked this, though. This was kind of an interesting collective of indie horror games. A lot of the demos weren't very long, but I'm not necessarily mad about it. I think that it definitely gave us a little bit of mix and match stuff. I know that game patch notes. Again, kind reminder that we will be playing in August some rounds of Marvel Rivals with some of the other Marvel Rivals voice actors. Or rather with the Marvel Rivals voice actors for a Wolf Sanctuary that we will be doing a charity stream for. So, Corvin, thank you so much. Hello. It is good to see you. I appreciate the unicorn fantasy. We just got actually finished doing a couple of different audiobook narrations together, Corvin King and I. So if you guys want to check those out, you definitely should. I do also keep the links for my audiobooks and my Audible stuff under autumnivy.com as well. So if you get the chance, you should grab those. Yeah, I recognize the image. I'm sure that you will recognize a few things on here that I can't play, but, you know, well, I can't play it here. Technically, I can't play that, I guess, either now. I don't know. It's very strange. But, yeah, so schedule. I might as well, I think. I'm here. All right, let me grab my schedule really quick. Hold on. That way we can review the schedule together, everybody. Let's go. Also, polite reminder, loving reminder. If you guys have not gone to fangoria.com and voted, please, 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 I love you so much. I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would take the time to go and vote for Doc of Chucky as Best Documentary for the Fangoria Chainsaw Awards. I had the pleasure of narrating Doc of Chucky, and I would very, very, very much love it if you guys would take 2 seconds to go and vote for it as Best Documentary. It was a huge deal for me to get the opportunity to do a documentary about a horror legend like Chucky, much less get to do it for AMC's Shudder channel. So if you guys did get the chance or have not had the chance yet, please, please, please go vote for that. It would mean the world 1,000 times over if you did. But yeah, let me grab my schedule real quick here so we can take a look at it together. So ideally, I was going to do 11 to 1 was going to be just chatting. That has obviously changed. I would like to start doing my bedtime ASMR streams, which is also why I have a hard cutoff line at 7 p.m. Please watch the Discord if I do decide to move forward to start doing live streams for the bedtime ASMR. I will notify on Discord. Those will probably be at like 9 p.m. or so, maybe 8 p.m. We'll see. It just depends. Monday, of course, there is a potential for me to live narrate. I do have another book that I've got to get done, so we'll see. Please watch, again, the Discord for that. Otherwise, Tuesday is my triple D day. That's my designated down day. I am touching grass, and therefore I will not reply, and the same goes for Saturdays. But I will be back Wednesday, and I'm hoping to start my workout. So it's either going to be a workout or a work day that starts at 11. That will be a live stream work day. And then, of course, workout Wednesdays and video drops happen on Wednesdays as well. Thursdays 10 to 12, we're going to do a workout stream, and then 4 to 7 is going to be more indie gaming. So please don't forget to check out my schedule. That will tell you everything that you need to know or want to know and more. Otherwise, I'm just living my best life trying to survive. But yeah. BAM was the official photo set that was released this weekend as well. So if you guys didn't get the opportunity to check out BAM's latest photo set drop, you should definitely do that. And also don't forget that for those of you who like the spicier side of things, Fantasy Friday is coming up next Friday. So I probably meant AM. Hold on. Yeah, so I definitely meant AM, not 11 p.m. That whole schedule's fucked up. Everybody... It also wasn't 6:20, it was 7:20. I was drunk when I made that, I guess. I wasn't actually drunk, but I definitely felt like I was drunk considering how much fuck up I had. But that's okay. I'll release a new schedule that's fixed. It just happens like that sometimes. But anyway, I'm at capacity. We will see if I do decide to do a little bit of narration this evening. It kind of just depends on how things go. But I would like to finish my chicken nuggets and have a protein shake. So I hope you guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do or do. You know, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And yeah, just know that you guys are very, very appreciated. You're very appreciated.